The fact that America and Israel are winning this war is actually just Trump's claim. In reality, they are losing, although their warplanes in the sky, bombs and missiles, one after another, are all a big attempt to scare Iran so that they can do whatever they want, so that no power in the world can stand in front of them. But the reality is a little different. In this whole game, they have made a mistake that is now slowly being revealed to them. Because they went to prove once again the idea that everything can be controlled with force, and this is where they have made the biggest mistake again. At this moment, if you look from the outside, it will seem that the war has stopped a little. The situation is somewhat calm, but in fact, it is not peace, it is a suppressed fire. America and Israel think that they have brought the situation under control, but in reality, they have entered a situation that is now out of their hands. Because they started this war to show their dominance, but its impact is no longer limited to Iran. It is slowly spreading throughout the world. The biggest mistake is to see this war only as America-Israel versus Iran. In reality, there are two wars going on here at the same time. We all see the first one, the war in the sky, where America and Israel are using their technological power and modern weapons to attack Iran. They have weakened Iran's defenses and destroyed important targets. From this perspective, it would seem that yes, they are ahead and they are winning, but basically they have not been able to do much damage to the Iranian military because all of Iran's important military structures are deep underground. What America and Israel have done is that they are frustrated and are bombing Iran's military areas. And the second war, which they did not understand, has now become their biggest nightmare. This war is against the entire world economy, and here Iran has now attacked a place that is beyond the control of America and Israel. This place is called the Strait of Hormuz, a small sea route. It does not look very big on the map, but in reality, 20% of the world's oil and gas passes through this one route. A large part of the world's energy supply depends on this one route. Now imagine what would happen if there was a sudden uncertainty, if fear were to arise in this place. Iran has done exactly that. They have not closed the entire route because there is no need for that. They have only created an environment where every ship, every company, every insurance company is wondering if it is safe to travel this route. Sometimes they have used drones, missiles, sea mines to send a message. This route is no longer as safe for you as it used to be. And with this one message, they have shaken the entire system. The result has come very quickly. Ships have reduced their arrivals, oil supplies have decreased, prices have started to rise, and the impact of this price increase has now fallen not only on one country, but on the entire world. And here the whole game has changed. No matter how much America and Israel shows its air power, they cannot change this reality, because this is not a military war. It is a game of geography and economics. You can destroy a city in a country with a bomb, but you can't erase the importance of an entire sea route. And this is where Iran steps in, because they have turned their weakness into strength. They know they can't win in a direct fight, so they have struck at a place that is completely beyond the control of America and Israel. America and Israel have always thought that they will come from outside and fix everything, but in reality, they have lit a fire that is now coming back to them. They thought that they would end everything with a quick strike, but they did not realize that this war will no longer be limited to the sky. It will spread to a place that they will not be able to control easily. Now, the question is very clear. If America and Israel go to the sky, then Iran will continue to play deep underground, on the sea route and within the economy. So who is actually winning this war? The calculation with which America and Israel started the war has now completely broken down. Now they have three roads in front of them, but all three are problematic. The first is that if they sit down with Iran now, it will be seen as weakness, because even after so many attacks, they have not achieved their goal. This message will spread all over the world. The funny thing is that this is what is happening now. America, unable to fight on the ground, is pressuring various countries in various ways to maintain a ceasefire. The second is to do nothing, but the price of oil will continue to rise, and this will have an impact on their own economy. the pressure on the people will increase, and that pressure may even lead to the removal of the American president from power. The third is to escalate the war further, which means going to the ground. But the geography of Iran is such that such a war will be long, expensive, and uncertain. History says that starting such a war is easy, but ending it is very difficult. And in such a situation, it is almost impossible for America to attack Iran on the ground. And here an important point comes to the fore. The blockade that America and Israel are trying to create is also not working completely, because Iran has not stopped everything directly, but has only created fear and uncertainty, making the entire system unstable. And this is where Iran's strategy becomes clear. They do not want to win, they just want to survive. As long as they can maintain this situation, the pressure on the entire world will continue to increase, and that pressure will fall directly on Trump. In this situation, America and Israel are actually stuck in a trap. If they retreat, it will be weakness. If they move forward, they will face more losses. And if they stay in the middle, the problem will be even bigger. That is why many people are now saying that this war is not just a war. It is the result of a wrong decision, which is gradually becoming a big crisis for America. But one truth is very clear. No one is winning completely in this game. America and Israel are showing strength, but not getting a solution. Iran is creating pressure, but they are not out of harm's way either. And in the middle is the entire world, where ordinary people are paying the most. This war teaches us one more thing. Power is not just about weapons. Sometimes a place, a strategy, and a right decision at the right time can put even the greatest power under pressure. And maybe that's why this war is no longer just about America and Israel. This war is now a war against the entire world.